Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Have you ever thought that what if I can run AI models like ChatGPT, DeepSeek offline on my own hardware? Like no API, you don't even need internet or Wi-Fi for it, and it's free of cost. So, in this video, I'll be showing you guys what is Ollama and how to use it to run AI models offline. So moving on, what all do you need for running these AI models? You can run these AI models on CPU, but it's preferable to use GPU or a graphics card. You can see that this is a graphics card. This is RTX 4060. It has 8 GB VRAM, and VRAM is the most important thing when it comes to running offline AI models. Right now, I'll be showing you guys running AI models on my PC. I'll be using RTX 5060 Ti, which has 16 GB VRAM, and then I'll show you guys running AI models via Ollama. And later on, I'll show you guys running models on 5 GB or 6 GB VRAM. And one more video is also coming in which I'll show you guys how to run AI models on single board computers. And when it comes to single board computers, you can say that Arduino Q or Raspberry Pi 5. But I'll be showing you guys Raspberry Pi 5 running offline AI models. So let's get started and let's move on to the screen. This is the website which I made, and I'll be sharing this website with you guys. You can check the website down in the description. So first of all, let's go and download Ollama. When you'll click on this button, you'll be redirected to the Ollama's website. You can just click on this button to download Ollama, and you can go for Linux, Windows or Mac OS, whatever device you have. Right now I am on Windows 11, so I'll choose Windows 11, but I already have Ollama installed, so I won't install it again. Then rest of the things you can do in your command prompt, cmd, or you can also use the UI. So you can just copy commands from here and run those commands in your cmd. So warning, could not connect to an Ollama instance. Oh yes, so Ollama is not running. This is the UI of Ollama. So you can here select models, download models. You can also select the reasoning. You want low reasoning, high reasoning. You can add other stuff also, and you can select web search or enable web search. So this is the UI of Ollama, but I prefer using CMD. So now you can see that the warning has gone. My Ollama version is the latest version 0.17.7, and let's talk about VRAM. So here I have given you options like 4 GB VRAM, 6 GB VRAM, 8 GB VRAM, 12, 16. Right now I am using 16 GB VRAM. So this GPU, this is 4060 Ti, it has 8 GB VRAM. This is only for showcase to show you guys how a GPU looks, but I won't be actually using this GPU. So parameters, moving on to parameters. Parameters stands for how much data, like the length of the data the model has been trained on. So more the parameters, better reasoning and better responses you get from the model. But it also requires more VRAM or better hardware. So the lowest model is 330 million parameter, but it's not as good as compared to a 14 billion parameter model or 70 billion parameter model. And mostly models which you see on like if we talk about Kimi K2 moonshot AI model, it's 1 trillion parameter model. So it's way too large to run on any consumer GPU. Like RTX 5090 can also not run that model. So here we'll use 13 billion or 14 billion parameter models. And here you can also calculate that if your PC can handle the model or not. So if we go, like if I want to run 20 billion parameter model, so I'll just go 20. This is quantization, so just leave it on Q8 for now. I'll be telling you guys about this in coming videos. So let's just leave it on Q8 and enter your VRAM. So I have 16 GB. So I'll go and calculate, and it shows not enough VRAM. So you can just go on Q4. Now, yes. So now it shows yes, comfortable, and the speed of the model will be 56 tokens per second. And for example, I run models on this 4060 GPU, then I'll need to enter 8 here. And so yes, you can see that I need 10 GB of VRAM, and the model at Q4 quantization needs 11 GB VRAM, so I cannot run it on 8 GB VRAM, but I can run like 7 billion parameter model on 8 GB VRAM at 80 tokens per second. So yes, you can use this, and you can also see this chart right here. It shows models name, the parameters, and quantization. Okay, so moving on to downloading models. So you can just go on this website, and then you have to search for select models here. You'll be directed to models tab. Here you can see the models. For example, let's sort it by newest. So Quen 3.5 is the latest model they have released. These are all the parameters. So here we have a zero point 0.8 billion parameters model, 2 billion parameter model, 4 billion parameter model, and 397 billion parameter model. That's too much. I can't even run that also. So as we scroll down, you can see the benchmarks of comparing this model, like Quen 3.5 model, to other models. So you can see that they have compared it to GPT 5.2, Claude, Opus, Gemini 3 Pro, and here are the benchmarks of the models. So moving on to the main topic, to install the models, you can just copy the model. For example, if I want to run this zero point 0.8 billion parameter model, I'll just copy it from here, open command prompt, and then I'll type Ollama pull, and then this model name. So now as we hit enter, you can see it's downloading. It may take time, you depending on your Wi-Fi speed. I am getting about 26 MB per second of Wi-Fi speed, and the model will be downloaded in 30 seconds most probably. And it's not only that you can use this model, but there are also other models like GPT, which is a smaller version of chat GPT. You can see, wait, let me go to popular. Okay, GPT OSS. So here is the GPT OSS. It is from OpenAI's open weight model design, and so here you can see it's 20 billion. So if you have the hardware, you can run it. I'll be showing you running this model also. Here is 120 billion. That's too much. So here also you can see the benchmarks. So let's check on the model. So the model has been downloaded. You can see success. Now I can go is I can run Ollama run this model, and I'll add a dash dash verbose tag here. This shows the model speed and all the debugging stuff we need to see for an AI model. So I'll show you guys running this model. I'll also show you the resource. So you can see that there is a spike in VRAM. So 3.3 GB of my VRAM from 16 GB has been used. So if I type hello, so you can see it starts thinking, and this all is thinking. So yes, this model thinks a lot. We can see that it has replied with, "Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. How can I assist you today? Feel free to ask anything or ask a question." So here you can see that my GPU is being used, and total duration it took 9 seconds to give us the whole answer, and I got a speed of the evaluation rate was 212.6 tokens per second, and it understood the prompt in the prompt eval rate was 298.79 tokens per second, and the total count of tokens was 1368. But yes, if you are just a normal user and you don't want to see all this, then you can just remove this verbose tab and you can run the model like this also. So if I say hello now, so let it think. So now you can see that we didn't receive this information at the end, and it gave us a clean end. Hello, it's great to meet you. How can I help you today? All right. So yes, you can see that my GPU was being used. So this is a very small model. Let me show you other models also which I have downloaded from Ollama. You can use the Ollama list command. I have also showed this command here. Wait, so all useful commands. List all the downloaded models, Ollama list, delete a model, okay, and you can also one shot the prompt. So if you are using your AI model in any type of Python code in which you don't want the model to stay in a chat conversation, you want it to just load, answer your question and then unload, then you can just use this command, okay. And to stop a model you can use this command, but you can also go here and you can just quit Ollama, so that will also free up your resources. So as you can see that the VRAM is still constant, and it's the model is still loaded on my VRAM. So if I go here, wait, not this one. Hmm, if I go here and then I say, so these are all the models I have downloaded. So you can see 2 months ago, 8 weeks ago. So these are very large AI models. You can see 13 GB storage, 26 GB storage. I have about 130 GB of AI models downloaded on this PC. So let me run GPT-OSS. So this is a quite big model and it's from OpenAI. So let's run this Ollama run GPT-OSS 20B. So now you'll be able to see that the VRAM does not reduce as I enter this, and it starts to climb. So we need to make sure that we stop the model before. So now yes, the model has unloaded because I didn't give it enough time to load. Now we can load the model normally. And you'll see that the speed of this model is low as compared to the zero point 0.8 billion parameter model, but yes, the reasoning and answers will be much better as compared to 8 billion parameter model. So I will say hello, and you can see that it doesn't think a lot like the Qwen 3.5 did. Done thinking, and then it said, "Hello, how can I help you today?" So let's give it a large question like, how did Titanic sink? So here you can see that it's thinking and my GPU is being used. You can see that it makes tables also. But yes, because we are using command prompt, so the tables won't be as clean as we want. But yes, we can just close it, and we can use Ollama UI also. So they have a pretty clean UI, GPT OSS. I can go hello. We can see that the model is being used. Let me open it side by side. So here it said thought for a moment, and now I can say, how did Titanic sink? So it's thinking, and now it's searching. So this is one feature which we cannot see in command prompt, but here it started searching, and you can see this also, like good tables. And yes, important note that for web searches you'll need Wi-Fi. So I'm right now connected to Wi-Fi. So you can see that the table is very clean. It has given us pointers and everything. And my GPU was being used. So that's it for RTX 5060 Ti. Now I'll be bringing my laptop which has RTX 3050 laptop GPU, and I'll be running the Qwen 3.5, I guess 7 billion parameter model on that laptop. So as you can see that I'm on my laptop, and here I have RTX 3050 laptop GPU with 4 GB VRAM, and I also have Intel integrated graphics. So here I'll go Ollama list. You can see that I have a lot of models like Llama 2, and I even have my own model installed. So let's just run the Qwen 8B for point 8B for now. Ollama run this. So just concentrate here, like just see these two windows. I'll say hello, and you can see that both of the GPUs and integrated, like the GPU and the integrated graphics is being used. So it did it. That was quite fast. I didn't expect it to. Verbose. Let's see the verbose tab. Hello. Wait. How did Titanic sink? So, if you're wondering that why am I asking it how did Titanic sink over and over? Because I feel that it's the perfect question to check if the model works perfectly or not, because it makes the model do web searches, make tables, and think a lot. So you can, when you are trying the models, you can use your own question, and it's not important to run how did Titanic sink. So that's just personal choice, and it doesn't mean anything when it comes to testing models. So you can see at this point, CPU is also being used a bit, and my integrated graphics and my GPU is being used, and this model thinks a lot. All right, so it took about 1 minute and 18 second to give us the whole answer, and that's decent enough for a 4 GB VRAM graphics card. And so yes, it gave us bullet points and everything, and also gave us summary. And speed was also fine, like 69.51 tokens per second. It's all right. I can't comment that it's bad or it's not good, because using a 4 GB VRAM GPU and comparing it to a 16 GB VRAM GPU or a 120 GB VRAM consumer device, that's just like not a correct way to compare stuff. So that's pretty much it for today, and I'll be meeting you guys with another video. Thank you.